Today, myself and the camera crew have travelled all the way down to Devon to the XYZ HQ, where we're going to find out about the 10-year relationship between XYZ Machine Tools and Bison. Why did you go for Bison over others on the market?
Well, there was a number of reasons, Tom. Obviously, Pro-turn lathes have been available for a lot of years. And over the years, we're constantly trying to develop and make sure that we offer the best value for money to customers. So a few years ago, we were still looking around the market for our chuck supplier, our tool post supplier, and we got introduced to Bison. We looked at their prices and, probably more important, the support we got from them, and made the decision as a company that we should buy our chucks and our tool posts from Bison.
Now, I'm glad you said tool post, because we are stood in front of this huge lathe with quite a size chuck on it, which we'll get to a little bit later. And it also has a Bison tool post. But what is this machine we're stood in front of?
This is an RLX 780, Tom. It's the largest machine we do in our Prototrack range of lathes. Again, it was a development over a number of years. We sold the smaller machines starting at the 1630 size and went up through 355, 425 and the 555. But even then, customers were still coming and asking, I need more capacity, I need more turning size. So a natural progression for us was to move up to the 780 machine with 3 meters between centres, gap bed machine, and it just offered customers that more capability and more flexibility.
We've got the Bison tool post. So what is it about the Bison tool post that you like on your machines?
Well, I think one of the points for us is that having sampled Bison products and gotten feedback from our customers, we were finding that we didn't get any service issues. The quality was good. The holding of the tool was rigid, which is very important when you're, particularly on this machine, when you're doing big work. So the rigidity, holding size, that tool post has performed for us admirably. And so we've stuck with it for a number of years now.
So, Mike, we've talked about the Bison tool post, but look at the size of the chuck on this. So what is it and why did you go for something this big?
Well, the 500mm chuck was really a necessity, Tom, on this size of machine. People are not going to do little pieces of work on here. So we needed a big chuck. And when we were speccing this machine and looking at it, one of the things, we'd never done anything this big before. So one of the things we did was go to Bison, Mike Harris, and say, right, what's going to be the right chuck for us on this product? And he came up with the 500mm. Because of the through bore, it allows us to use the through bore of the machine to make sure bars can go all the way through and support the job properly. And you can imagine, they're going to be weighty jobs on here that we're going to put on. We're not putting little 80mm diameter billets in here. So it has to be the right chuck with the right jaws and the right spec. This isn't the biggest one we do on this machine. We do offer it with an option of a 630 chuck. So we can go even bigger than this, Tom, if we need to do.
So we've just heard from Mike from XYZ about their relationship with Bison, but I'm actually now here with Mike from Bison, and we have a little bit of surprise for you because we've spoke about one chuck on this machine, but it actually has two.
Here he is, he's opened the door.
So Mike, what is this chuck and why is there two of them?
This is the rear end chuck we offer on this machine as well, which is a Bison 400mm 3-jaw standard chuck, but it's special because the bore on a 400mm chuck is normally 134mm, which would be no good on this type of machine. So we opened it up to 160, which means it's slightly special, but it means you can utilise the whole of the bore now.
Now, why would I have two chucks on a lathe?
This is a big lathe holding big bits of metal, so you need some sort of support at the back end. If they're holding great tubes and bars, you can't have it just the one chuck because you're going to get some sort of movement, damping. So this, you just clamp on the workpiece, it gives us rigidity and support.
Now, after talking to Mike earlier and seeing just how many of their machines have got Bison chucks, Bison tool posts, it's great to hear such a success story over the last 10 years. Now, obviously there's been a bit of, well, let's be honest, the world hasn't been great for the last few years. So what's it been like for Bison having a customer like XYZ?
It's been incredible because this has been for the last 10 years we worked with XYZ. We've worked hard and strong together. We've brought out more and more different types of chucks that they've taken. In fact, despite all the doom and gloom, all the political sausage going on, we sold over 250 lathe chucks to them last year. We sold 200 tool posts and even started selling them power chucks. So despite all the doom and gloom, this is what the market's really like.